Please confirm, guys, that you can hear me. One moment. I will make a test. Okay, guys. Okay. Yeah, okay, sorry about that. So as I told you earlier, personally I'm waiting here for a valid breakout, maybe from this triangle, maybe for a breakout above the upper medium line of the descending pitchfork, maybe considering going along. Okay, all good. Adam, how are you, man? Aline, Ida, Mercury, how are you? Milan. So as you already know, if you are a VIP member, also I've sent you guys my trading opinion in gold, so that pending order is still valid. Yeah, I'm not showing here my trade, my setup, only because that trading opinion or my trading opinion was only for VIPs. So you can still get that if you want to still maybe if you want to follow that trade, or if you want to get that trade, you can become a VIP member accessing the link posted right below this video for only £35 a month. We also have a 30 days money back guarantee. So yeah, if you want to follow my trade in gold, my pending order is still valid, and maybe I'm still waiting for the price to approach to reach my entry. So right now only a sideways movement after finding resistance here at the lower medium line of a major ascending pitchfork. Sideways movement, false breakdowns, and right now the price of gold tries to stabilize. Okay, to stabilize above the upper medium line of the descending pitchfork. So right now we have something like a range here in the short term on the 4-hour chart, maybe something like this. And personally I believe that maybe escaping from this pattern could bring us good trading opportunities. Yeah, so here the support continues to hold here in gold, and we'll have to wait maybe for something, but I will decide later, maybe before the non-farm payrolls release. Let's take a look also on the economic calendar. So later today at the unemployment, the non-farm employment change, it is expected to maybe, or this indicator, it is expected around 720,000 and 43,000 jobs created by the United States. So we'll have to wait to see maybe how maybe first of all how the dollar will react around the non-farm payrolls, around the non-farm employment change. Also, I told you that unemployment rate, it is expected to drop further from 5.4% to 5.2%. Also, average hourly earnings 0.3 percent growth expected, and also the ISM services PMI potential drop here, 64.1 points, 61.9 points. So all these can we also place the live trade when you do live? Yeah, when I'll have something, I will place a live trade. Yeah, of course. But as you already know, we are trying maybe to identify high probability trades for us, and when we'll have something, we'll share our trades, our trading opinions with you guys as well. Okay. Okay, I will delete this one from here. Okay, so all these high impact indicators will shake the markets later today. That's why personally I'm expecting for sharp movements here in gold, and I will decide later maybe if I'll keep my pending order in gold, or if I will delete my pending order right before the non-farm payrolls release, before the US data dump, only because yeah, maybe I don't want to keep this pending order, because the volatility could be high here on gold, and I don't want to have maybe a full risk trade here right now around the non-farm payrolls, around the US data dump. Okay. I have joined the VIP and got 2 signals in 1 week. I don't know. We are sending signals every day. Actually, we are not sending signals. We are trading. We are sending only our trading opinions, our trades, and if you want to follow a trade, so you should understand that we are not sending signals. We are not sending trading recommendations. We are only sending our trading opinions into the VIP channel, also into the free group. So if you want to copy a trade, to follow a trade, yeah, it's fine. If you don't want to follow a trade, if you cannot afford to open a trade or to follow our trades, it's fine as well. Let's take a look on the DXY. So the dollar index has continued to drop, as you already know. I've told you in my previous sessions, in the last weeks, that personally I'm expecting maybe the dollar for a dollar crash, and I've told you that something like a valid breakdown here from this range could signal a larger downside movement. Yeah, yesterday the DXY has found here, or actually on Wednesday, the dollar index has found temporary support. It has increased a little, but since yesterday it has resumed its sell-off, its drop, and right now it's located right below the 150% Fibonacci line. The next downside target could be represented here by, or is seen as, the weekly as 292.06. So further drop towards this level, it's still in cards as long as it stays below the 150% Fibonacci line. So further drop could signal USD's depreciation versus its rivals right now. And please guys, if you want me to take a look on a specific market, that's why I'm here. Okay, and please, I'm waiting for messages and I will take a look. Okay. Last Friday I traded the signal given and lost 32 pounds. I don't know. As I've told you, Commodities, I've told you that we are not sending signals. We are sending only our trading opinions, and right now Orlando's trade in British pound versus the Japanese yen runs in profit right now, as you already know. And if you follow that trade, maybe something around 36 pips in profit right now. So I will take a look also on the British pound versus the Japanese yen. I will take a look on your messages as well. Okay. Yes, Sam. We are not going to maybe win on every trade. So as I've told you earlier, we have a 30 days money back guarantee. If you want to get out, yeah, it's fine. This is not for everybody, and yeah, maybe you will not get 2 or 3 4 trading opinions per day, but yeah, we are trying to identify great trading opportunities, high probability trades, and if you want to follow our trade, it's fine. If you don't, yeah, as I told you, we have a 30 days money back guarantee. If you want to get out, it is fine for us. Yeah, we will continue to do our job. We will continue to grow our Learn to Trade VIP trading account. And if you want to follow us, it is fine. If you don't want to follow our trades, it's fine as well. Okay. Australian dollar versus the US dollar. Yeah, thank you, Mercury. If you want to trade maybe 10, I don't know, if you want to open 10 trades per day, you can do it, but we will continue with our strategy, sending our trading opinions, high probability trades. Even if we send maybe only 1-2 trading opinions per day, or maybe there are days when we will not send anything, but yeah, if you like our services, you can. Okay, so Australian dollar versus the US dollar, further growth as the dollar index continues to drop. I've told you guys that the Australian dollar versus the US dollar could resume its growth as long as it stays above the immediate uptrend line. And also I've told you that technically, after this failure here to stabilize right below the lower medium line of the descending pitchfork, could signal an upside breakout and an upside continuation. Okay, and I told you in my previous session that personally maybe I'll wait for something here, maybe for a valid breakout above 0.7413, maybe for a consolidation here above this level, maybe before the pair will resume its growth. But you should be careful today, because most likely the Australian dollar versus the US dollar will register sharp movements in the short term. So yeah, we'll have to be careful. You have to be careful. Maybe you will, maybe it will be best maybe for you to stay away around the non-farm payrolls release, around the US data dump, only because the volatility will be high, and maybe, yeah, you don't want to lose money trading around these high impact events. What about US 30? Yeah, I will take a look on US 30 as well. US dollar versus the Canadian dollar, do you anticipate it to move up? I will take a look on US dollar versus the Canadian dollar. Thank you, Sam, as well. As you already know, Orlando has deleted its pending order in US dollar versus the Canadian dollar, only because its setup was invalidated. Okay. So I don't have nothing here right now on the Australian dollar versus the US dollar, only because I don't want to place maybe trades or to before the non-farm payrolls release. I will maybe come back with maybe at least one or two trading opinions maybe after the non-farm payrolls. Also, don't forget that today Orlando will go live maybe 30 minutes before the non-farm payrolls release. So yeah, if we'll have something, maybe great opportunities, and we'll come back to the VIPs, to the VIP group with our trading opinions. And if you want to follow our trades, it's fine, guys. So US dollar versus the Canadian dollar. As I've told you guys, Orlando has deleted its pending order only because its setup was invalidated, and right now US dollar versus the Canadian dollar dropped again right below my medium line of the descending pitchfork. I told you that something like breakdown here, test, retest, maybe stabilization right below the medium line could signal further drop here in US dollar versus the Canadian dollar. But yeah, I will stay away from this pair as well, only because the volatility will be high around the US data dump. And also I have here something like a dynamic support represented by an inside sliding parallel line. So yeah, I'll wait maybe for a fresh trading opportunity, for a high probability trade before maybe entering. Okay, so we don't have something really good here in US dollar versus the Canadian dollar, because personally I will not sell this pair here, only because this breakdown could still be invalidated. Also, I've told you that we have this inside sliding parallel line, this dynamic support. I'll wait for something, maybe for a valid breakdown below the S1, below the sliding line, before going short. Or if the price will come back above the medium line, test, retest, something like a sideways movement, maybe a bullish pattern could bring us an upside movement. So I'll wait, guys, for something in US dollar versus the Canadian dollar. Let's take a look here on the I will hide this one from here, and I will let's talk about one moment about Orlando's trade here in the British pound versus the Japanese yen. I believe also that his stop loss is higher right now. Let's take a look. 151.28. So I will so he's 28. Okay, so this is Orlando's trade right now. I believe also in the free group as well. So his trade is in profit right now. One moment. Maybe something like around 42 maybe pips. And the bias is still bullish here in the British pound versus the Japanese yen, as long as the price continues to stay above the R1, above the uptrend line. So yeah, this is not a trading signal right now. This is not a trading recommendation. It is only my opinion. I've told you that Orlando's trade is in profit, and yeah, it has decided yesterday to move its stop loss higher to cut the risks. And I've told you here that the British pound versus the Japanese yen is still bullish as long as it stays above the R1, weekly R1, above the uptrend line within this up channel. Okay, so a great trade here in the British pound versus the Japanese yen. Okay, so let's continue. Please, guys, if you want me to take a look US 30, thank you, guys. Let's take a look on US 30. We'll take a look also on DAX 30, on cryptocurrencies, on Bitcoin. We'll take a look on silver, US oil. We'll take a look on majors. So please guys, I'm here and I'm waiting for your questions, messages. So US 30, no, I don't have something here. I've told you guys that maybe I'm expecting something like a potential growth again here in US 30 Dow Jones Industrial Average, only because I've told you that maybe if the dollar index will continue to drop, personally I don't want to be short on US 30, on US equities. I've told you that this is not a perfect correlation, but when the dollar index drops, when the US dollar depreciates, personally I don't want to be short on US equities. And actually I've told you that maybe I'm expecting something like a potential growth, but right now I don't have something because we are at resistance here, resistance area, resistance zone right below this all-time high, historical high. So yeah, I will stay away maybe, and I will only keep an eye on the US equities today. We'll see what the US non-farm payrolls will bring, and maybe we'll catch something later today after the US data dump. Also the Nasdaq, US 100, sideways movement here between the R2, R1. Yeah, but the bias is still bullish. Maybe something like I don't know, a new false breakout, followed by a potential maybe drop here below this level, 15,519.1. A new lower low in the short term here on the Nasdaq could bring us maybe something, but we'll still have to wait, because as long as it stays above this level, a sideways movement followed by a new higher high could signal a potential growth. And also, if the dollar index maybe will drop after the US data dump, maybe then the US 100 will resume its growth. And also maybe only if the dollar will appreciate, only if the dollar index will increase, then maybe we'll have something here like a downside movement in US 100. US 500, guys, let's take a look. Steve, yeah, thank you as well. Thank you as well. Mikhail Boatwright, I trade with pitchforks, that's why I enjoy your analysis. Yeah, thank you, thank you. And if you like my analysis, or if you like how I'm using maybe pitchfork, you can like this video here right now. It will be helpful for us into the YouTube algorithm, and it will be highly appreciated. US 500, I don't have something. The bias is still bullish, because it's risky maybe to buy it here around this former high, around a fresh historical high, all-time high. So personal wait maybe for something in US equities, maybe for a temporary correction before jumping in again. Yeah, Aline, I will take a look on the British pound versus the US dollar. Thank you, Aline. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. British pound versus the US dollar. Unfortunately, yeah, I've had the long position, which it has closed at stop loss, but you can see that my analysis was yeah, correct, something like this. I've told you that the British pound versus the US dollar could still resume its growth as long as maybe stays within the ascending pitchfork body. It has failed again to approach to retest the lower medium line of the ascending pitchfork, signaling strong buyers in the short term. And here, after this breakout through and above 1.3807, a new higher high, after ignoring maybe the medium line of the ascending pitchfork, of this ascending pitchfork, it's a breakout above the R1 1.3822. Has signaled that the bias is bullish, the outlook is bullish, and that the pair could maybe still resume its growth within this ascending pitchfork. Actually, I will maybe delete this pitchfork, and I will keep only this one. Yeah, and personally, I'm using this lower medium line as a dynamic support. And also I will also use an inside sliding parallel line. I will place it here only because we had this rally drop. So this is my inside sliding parallel line, dynamic resistance. So we have an up channel here on the British pound versus the US dollar. So an up channel, but personally maybe I want to see something like sideways movement. Maybe I'll wait for a temporary decline here before entering long again, because yeah, maybe it could increase and it could drop again. Okay, that's why I'll wait for something here. And right now the British pound versus the US dollar has resumed its growth only because the dollar index has dropped. Okay, Sam, New Zealand dollar versus the Swiss franc has shown an uptrend over the last month and shouldn't be affected by non-farm payrolls. I will take a look on New Zealand dollar versus the Swiss franc. Thank you, Sam. And also, Mikhail, can you please take a look on Ethereum? Yeah, I will take a look on cryptocurrencies as well. Thank you. So, Aline, I don't have something really good right now here because it's risky. Maybe on the lower time frames, maybe you can catch something like an upside movement here, but I've told you that it's risky maybe to trade around or to place trades maybe before the non-farm payrolls, because anything could happen, and maybe the pair could register sharp movements up and down right before the non-farm payrolls and after the non-farm payrolls release. But yeah, you can maybe still catch something after, maybe after the markets will calm down, will cool down a little after this data dump. Okay, so maybe something on lower time frames. Maybe if the pair continues to stay above the R1, maybe something here you have. Maybe let's take a look on, I don't know, 15 minutes. Let's take a look on 15 minutes, guys. So breakout, retest here, a temporary drop, but maybe after a breakout, after potential new higher high here. But as I've told you, personally, I will stay away, and I will try to identify something right after the non-farm payrolls release, maybe. Okay, so because yeah, the price could come back towards the R1 as long as it stays below the downtrend line, below this former high, or it could move sideways, and maybe something like sideways movement could be maybe considered as a potential continuation pattern, and maybe we'll have to wait for an upside breakout, valid breakout above 1.3845, maybe before considering going long. But I've told you that personally I'll stay away right now, and personally I've told you that maybe I'm waiting for maybe something like this before going long again on British pound versus US dollar. Okay, New Zealand dollar versus the Swiss franc. Okay, Sam, I will take a look on it. Yeah, Kitan, Ethereum is close to 4K. Let's take a look here, guys, on the New Zealand dollar versus the Swiss franc, and I will take a look. Has shown an uptrend over the last month and shouldn't be affected by non-farm payrolls. Okay, so I will I will delete I will also delete maybe this Fibonacci retracement. So yeah, New Zealand dollar versus the Swiss franc, we had something here like a down channel. Yeah, also personally I've drawn here a major descending pitchfork, but I will also delete that pitchfork because the price action has invalidated that pitchfork. So I will keep only this downtrend here on the 4-hour chart, and yeah, it has shown here something in the last month, maybe, or actually in the last weeks. like a swing higher, like a leg higher, maybe something like this maybe, but yeah, breakout above this former high, also above the weekly R2 0.6503. But personally, I will not consider going long from here, only because it's too high, to maybe because this breakout could still be invalidated, and maybe a potential breakdown below the uptrend line. But technically, yeah, after this new higher high, after breakout, valid breakout, this breakout was validated, so breakout, retest, new higher high. So the New Zealand dollar versus the Swiss franc, yeah, it could maybe resume its growth as long as it stays above this uptrend line. And personally, I will also use here, because I like to use pitchfork, I will also use a pitchfork here, something like this. So selecting 3 points, 1, 2, and 3, increase, retest, test, retest of the lower medium line, confirming this pitchfork, growth towards the medium line, breakout here, valid breakout here, new higher high, and yeah, the bias is bullish in the short term, I have to admit. Sam, I have to admit that the New Zealand dollar versus the Swiss franc, yeah, Lynn, it's better maybe for us, or you can do whatever you want, but personally I will stay away around the non-farm payrolls, or maybe if I have something I will take a trade for me, or but I will not send you guys a trading opinion around the non-farm payrolls, because anything could happen, as you already know. And it's better, there are other opportunities into the markets, maybe right after the non-farm payrolls, after the US data dump, so don't worry about yeah. Josh Donaldson, do you still stand by your gold trade? Daily FX mentions 70% of retail traders are long, so maybe near-term short are in order. What do you think? I will take a look again on gold, guys, and I've told you that maybe I will decide later if I will still keep my position, actually not my position, my pending order in gold, because right now the price of gold continues to move sideways, and if the price of gold fails to hit my entry, maybe before or with, I don't know, 1 hour 30 minutes before the non-farm payrolls, maybe I will delete my pending order. Okay, but don't worry, I will come back and I will update you guys into the VIP Telegram group about my trade order in gold. Okay, so don't worry, if you followed maybe that trade, if you placed the same trade I did. Okay, New Zealand dollar versus the Swiss franc, so yeah, maybe it could still increase. Personally, maybe I would like to see something here, maybe like strong consolidation after this breakout above this former high, before maybe taking action here. And as you already know, personally I'm using maybe the upper medium line of the pitchfork as a second maybe target. Okay, after this valid breakout above the medium line. Okay, so yeah, we had only something like a corrective phase here after this uptrend, so temporary correction, and right now, yeah, personally I would have liked maybe also to see here retest of this broken down trend line, but as well something like a consolidation here above the broken 0.6503 could still signal further growth. Gold again, let's take a look on gold, and Valer, Brian, I will take a look on silver as well, thank you. Gilbert Gomez, which sir, which software are you using now? I believe you are interested in my platform, trading platform here, or yeah, I'm using for this live sessions analysis, for my analysis I'm using TradingView, guys, gold, and then I will talk also about silver as well. So right now the price of gold tries to increase after jumping again above this upper medium line of the descending pitchfork after escaping from this triangle, but we'll have to wait. I've told you that we still have this range here, and yeah, the volatility will be high around the US data dump. It could register sharp movements, so maybe we'll stay away, and I will maybe decide later if I will keep my my pending order in gold or I will delete it. I will see. I've told you that if the price of gold fails to reach my entry, maybe in the next hour, maybe I will delete my pending order. Okay. Now, yeah, I will take a look right now on silver. Thank you. Okay, so silver, I've sent also an analysis into the Telegram groups earlier. In silver, shall we keep this position during non-farm penalties from swing trade? I'm not running the VIP swing trading group, so you'll have to wait for Orlando's maybe updates on his trades, yeah, because I'm not running that channel, and I'm not sending the VIP swing trading opinions or something like this. So silver, guys, it continues to move sideways here again above this broken downtrend line after escaping from this channel. This consolidation here is seen technically as a continuation pattern, okay, but anything could happen around the non-farm payrolls. Technically, yeah, if today was a normal day, yeah, personally maybe I would have tried to identify new buying opportunities in silver, but right now maybe I'll stay away from silver, and maybe I'll catch something after the non-farm payrolls release. And personally I believe, guys, that worse than expected US data, non-farm payrolls, unemployment rate, average hourly earnings, ISM services PMI, poor US economic figures, data, worse than expected data reported later today could lift the price of silver, the price of gold. So maybe I will catch something right after the US data dump. Okay. Because both right. Sorry. Do you think non-farm payrolls will affect crypto? I don't know, but yeah, there is some there are some correlations maybe between Forex or between the dollar index, the US dollar, and maybe Bitcoin, but yeah, we can see some volatility on cryptocurrencies also around the non-farm payrolls. I will take a look on cryptocurrencies in 1 minute. So after I'll finish here with silver. So breakout above this downtrend line. It has found the resistance again at the medium line of the ascending pitchfork. Temporary consolidation sideways movement, its failure to retest this broken line, also its failure to retest the lower medium line of the ascending pitchfork. So technically here maybe something like a valid breakout here above 24,218, former high static resistance could signal potential growth again towards the medium line of the ascending pitchfork. Okay, so yeah, in the short term silver looks bullish, for me, and maybe a new higher high, something like a valid breakout could signal potential growth. But I've told you that today is a special day and anything could happen around the US data dump, even a potential sell-off, strong sell-off. We'll see. Bitcoin, guys. So I've told you guys in my previous sessions or analysis that Bitcoin could resume its growth as long as it stays above 46,309.33, former low. I've told you that we have something like a pattern here, minor down channel flag, and I've told you that something like a breakout here, also above the weekly pivot point, 48,558.21 could signal potential growth, and also technically, also after this drop, temporary drop, false breakdown, great separation below the weekly pivot point, signaled strong buyers, strong bulls in Bitcoin, and yeah, maybe the price of Bitcoin could resume its growth. But we have something like maybe strong resistance area here around the 50,000 psychological level, 50,562, a former high. So yeah, maybe I'll wait for a valid breakout here before because a new higher high, an upside breakout above the immediate resistance levels could really validate potential growth. Okay. Hamid, can we pay the service by BTC by Bitcoin? I don't really know exactly. Please email support for this because they will reply. I don't know, but I believe no. I don't know. Please email support and they will help you. Okay, thank you. Hi, Euro versus Australian dollar, please. Jit Kundalia. I will take a look at their potential bullish reversal there. I will take a look. Okay. Yeah, Orlando is here with us into the YouTube chat. So he will update you guys with his trades in his live today, 30 minutes maybe before the non-farm payrolls release. Okay, so yeah, I will take a look on Euro versus the Australian dollar. Thank you. Let's take a look also on Ethereum because I've had the question earlier today. Yeah, wow, what a nice growth here in Ethereum. I've told you guys that also here it's failure to come back to test retest maybe the medium line. It's breakout from this range, breakout through R2, upper medium line, has signaled further upside movement. And right now, yeah, Ethereum is strongly bullish, and the potential maybe further growth in Bitcoin could signal further upside movement here in Ethereum. And we have this high, one moment, this high here around 4380.64. right now it's too late, guys, to buy it here because it could maybe, yeah, drop anytime, it could retreat anytime, but yeah, Ethereum is still bullish and it could resume its growth. Dogecoin, let's take a look on Dogecoin. Maybe you are interested also in Dogecoin. Yeah, Dogecoin, let's take a look here. So you can join also our VIP crypto group, Telegram group, also the crypto free group if you are interested in cryptocurrencies. And yeah, I've told you maybe about the Dogecoin that it has shown some oversold signs here after maybe making this low here, 0.2641. Right now, breakout in Dogecoin above the immediate downtrend line. It has escaped from this minor down channel. Right now, it is located above 0.2890, so also above the weekly pivot point, something like a consolidation here, maybe, and also followed by a new higher high. If it will maybe jump, stabilize, close, stabilize a bullish closure above 0.3096 could signal potential growth in Dogecoin as well. Andy, hi Olympio, did you say that there will be a further live edge session later today before the non-farm payroll? Yeah, I've told you. And okay, please guys, if you want me to take a look on a specific market, one moment. Euro, Australian dollar. Yeah, thank you. Australian dollar. Let's take a look on this market. Okay, I hope that you can still hear me. Please confirm. I'll wait a few moments. Sorry about this. Yeah, Andy, just so Andy, again, yeah, Orlando will go. Okay, so okay, euro versus the Australian dollar. Please confirm, guys, into the chat that you can hear me, still hear me. Yeah, euro versus the British pound. I will take a look on euro versus the British pound as well. So one moment, because I want to answer to a question. So Jit Kundalia, personally, I don't have something here right now. Hey. So I'm still here, guys. Please confirm into the chat that you can still hear me. One moment, because I will update the groups that I'm still live. Okay. Because we will continue to talk about okay, so personally I'll wait for something here, maybe in euro versus the Australian dollar, maybe around this support zone, demand zone. Yeah, Jit Kundalia. Yeah, as I've told you that that I will keep an eye on this one as well, and if I'll have something, if maybe yeah, I will take a look on gold again, and I've told you that maybe I will decide in 1 hour if I will still keep my my pending order, my in gold. So I will keep an eye on euro versus the Australian dollar, and if I have something like a trading opinion, I will come back to you guys with my trading opinion for the VIPs. And if you are not a VIP member, you can become a VIP member by accessing the link posted right below this video for only £35 a month. And don't forget, this is not for everyone, and we have also a 30 days money back guarantee. And if you want to get out, yeah, Jit, okay, so I've told you that here I will talk about euro versus the Australian dollar. So as long as it stays below this downtrend line, it's risky to go long. So even if the price will hit this support zone, this support area, okay. So personally, I'll wait for something here. Personally, I want to see maybe here something like false breakdown with great separation, drop to close above these levels, something like a pin bar, maybe followed by a strong bullish candle, valid breakout, and maybe then I will consider going long, or maybe for major bullish engulfing here around this support zone, support area, before maybe deciding go long. But right now the bias is bearish in the short term. It remains to see how it will react around this support zone after it will hit this zone. Gold again. Let's take a look on gold. Yeah, it increases right now in the short term on lower time frames. Also here on the 4-hour, you can see that the price of gold increases. But as I've told you, I will come back maybe later with an update into the VIP group. Also because yeah, it has escaped from this pattern, yeah, from this triangle. But right now we have something like this, like a new triangle, and maybe we'll have to wait for an upside breakout, valid breakout for a new higher high. Yeah, but yeah, technically it is still bullish, but we'll have to wait, guys, because unfortunately the US data dump will bring high volatility, will shake the markets, will definitely bring sharp movements here in gold as well. Yeah, thank you. One moment. So the pitch fan, yeah, you can use pitch fan, but maybe it's not very easy to use, maybe. Yeah, so maybe you have to maybe get some experience using the pitchfork. Yeah, pitch fan, you can use it, but personally I'm not a big fan of these tools. Okay, so gold, I've told you that we have a triangle here, which could be considered as a continuation pattern. So false breakdowns here below the triangle's support, its failure here to retest again the weekly pivot point. So technically a valid breakout from this pattern, maybe a new higher high could signal a potential growth. But I've told you that today it's risky to trade, maybe to place a trade right before the US data dump, non-farm payrolls, ISM services PMI, unemployment rate, average hourly earnings. So and I told you that also I will decide within the hour maybe if I will still keep my pending order in gold or not, and I will come back with update for the VIPs, of course, because yeah, my trading opinion in gold was only for VIP members. So if you are not a VIP member and if you want to still get that trade, if you want to still catch that trade, you can become a VIP member for only £35 a month. And also we have 30 days money back guarantee, so you have no risk if you want to maybe to try our VIP services, VIP content. Yeah, if you have more questions, please guys. Euro versus the Australian dollar. Let's take a look on that pair. I've told you guys yesterday, I believe, or yeah, yesterday in my video analysis that Euro versus the Euro versus the US dollar could continue to increase towards, is targeting actually maybe the 1.19 psychological level, which is seen as a potential resistance. I've told you guys that this valid breakout here above the R1 new higher high could signal further growth, but yeah, technically the bias is still bullish. Anything could happen around the US data dump, so you should be careful, guys. It is too late to buy it here, only because we have resistance here, resistance levels, key levels, also psychological level. So maybe personally I would maybe like to see something like a temporary drop test, retest before jumping higher. Okay, this is my opinion, my analysis here in Euro versus the US dollar. Technically I've told you that the pair Euro versus the US dollar could develop an important growth after escaping from this reversal pattern, guys, falling wedge pattern. So yeah, this growth, the current growth increase is normal, natural, so it could resume its growth. Okay, we talked about the British pound versus the US dollar versus the Japanese yen. Let's take a look on majors before we'll end this webinar, of course. But I'm still here. If you want me to take a look on a specific market, I'm here, I'm still here. So false breakout here. I've told you guys that only maybe if the US dollar versus the Japanese yen would have confirmed its breakout here, moving sideways, test, retest of the broken levels, and if it will make something like this, like an upside breakout, new higher high, would have confirmed us a potential growth here in US dollar versus the Japanese yen. But unfortunately this breakout was invalidated by this major bearish engulfing, drop again within this triangle below the upper medium line. So we'll have to wait, guys, for something, because this pair continues to move sideways, and personally I don't like this range, extended range, major range. It's traded around the half of this range. So US dollar versus the Swiss franc. Yeah, we talked about the US dollar versus the Canadian dollar. Sideways movement here as well in US dollar versus the Swiss franc. Okay, minor triangle range. It has failed here to take out the 150% Fibonacci line of the descending pitchfork, which is seen as a dynamic resistance. So right now is at support. Here is the weekly pivot point, 0.9138. The triangle support, and personally I'll wait maybe for something. Personally, even if the let's take a look also again on the DXY, because I want to explain something here. So the DXY, yeah, a temporary rebound right now on the DXY, on the dollar index, on the 4-hour chart. That's why the US dollar versus the Swiss franc tries to increase right now from that support zone. We have a strong positive correlation between maybe it's not a perfect one, but yeah, maybe we have I don't know, 80% strong correlation, positive correlation between the dollar index and the US dollar versus the Swiss franc. So if the index will jump higher, then yeah, the US dollar versus the Swiss franc could increase as well. And let's talk about the US dollar versus the Swiss franc here. Okay, so personally I'll wait for something here. I will zoom it because I want you to explain it better. Okay, sideways movement here within this triangle, also a range. the price failed to approach 0.9206 or here in this attempt 0.9099. So that's why it has developed this range. And I believe that a very breakout from this triangle could signal a potential growth towards 0.2206 or a potential drop towards 0.9099. Okay, but personally, I'll wait for something like strong. Yeah, I will take a look on euro versus the British pound. Thank you, Kasparas Ozolins. Because personally I'll wait maybe for something like an upside breakout here to confirm, to validate, to bring me something like a long opportunity in a valid breakout above the 150%. Also a valid breakout, upside breakout from this triangle, a new higher high, jump, consolidation, stabilization above 0.9189. An upside breakout also above 0.9206 could really signal an important maybe growth in the upcoming period. Okay, after escaping from this descending pitchfork body, and technically when the price fails to reach the medium line, when we have a descending pitchfork, an upside breakout above the upper medium line could signal a potential growth maybe towards this high. Okay, so that's why personally, even if the dollar index is bearish right now, personally I'll wait maybe for something like a buying opportunity in US dollar versus the Swiss franc. This scenario could take shape if the index will increase, will rally after the US data. Okay, yeah. Amro, I will do. So personally I'll wait here for something because personally I don't want to go short on a breakdown here because also we have 0.9099 support also, as long as it stays above the upper medium line, but still a valid breakdown from this range line of the ascending pitchfork. Okay, so I'll wait for something. Right now we have a triangle here. Okay, wow, euro versus the British pound. We don't have something here. We have something like a range, only retest of my downside 50% Fibonacci line, test retests, and right now temporary decline after failing to stabilize above the weekly R1 0.8592. Personally, I don't have something really good right now. Maybe a new lower low, drop below today's low, below 0.8575 could signal temporary drop towards the weekly pivot point, but personally I don't want to take action maybe on this pair because I don't have something really good. I will draw something like a descending pitchfork actually here, 1, 2, and 3, and please take a look here. Nice. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, after its failure to stabilize above this 50% Fibonacci line, after its failure to move towards the medium line of the ascending pitchfork, so this pair has signaled that maybe the upside movement is over, and that's why I've drawn a descending pitchfork here. Test retest of the upper medium line. Okay, also false breakout with great separation, signaling strong sellers, strong bears in the short term. Right now also false breakout with great separation above the R1, so the pressure is high, but we have something here like 0.8576 level. As I've told you, a new lower low dropping below today's low, below 0.8575. maybe could bring us something in the short term on lower time frames. Okay, still we can but now this will not be very helpful for me technically when the price does something like this. So when I'm drawing maybe a pitchfork, Test retest, false breakout above the upper medium line. This is a signal that maybe the price, the pair will drop maybe towards the medium line, but this is not a trading signal, this is not a trading recommendation, because I don't like this candle here, maybe this false breakout, breakdown actually, with great separation below 0.8576. But if it will maybe continue to move sideways, test retest again, a new lower low, could maybe signal a potential drop, as I told you earlier, in euro versus the British pound. Okay, euro versus the New Zealand dollar. I will take a look also on that market as well. I'm here live for 1 hour and 16 minutes. I will stay a little longer. I'm not following this market. I don't like maybe this extended range sideways movement in euro versus the New Zealand dollar, but yeah, right now it's traded in a support zone, support area, demand zone, demand area, but you should still wait maybe for something like bullish pattern before taking action, because as long as it stays below this downtrend line, the pressure is still high, and yeah, maybe we'll have something like falling wedge pattern or something like this, but I'm not a big fan of this market pair. I will keep an eye on it, and if